everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, fragrance, and beauty. And today is going to be a fun video. I am going to unbox a Guerlain fragrance that I recently purchased from their website. I also got a few perfume samples from them. So I'm going to be showing you all what I purchased as well as the samples that I received. And we're going to be doing a good old first impressions on those fragrance samples. So if you are interested in seeing what I got, then please keep on watching. So I just want to mention before I get started, Katrina Waldron here on YouTube recently did a video basically exactly like this. She purchased or received, I don't remember, a different fragrance than I did. I'm not sure if she got it through PR or if she purchased it herself, but she did an unboxing video similar to this. I'm not trying to copy her. I actually purchased this fragrance before that video came out, but this was a video I was planning on doing anyways. But I do really enjoy Katrina's videos. If you're not subscribed to her, subscribe to her. She makes wonderful videos. But anyways, I just wanted to show you what this packaging looks like because it is absolutely stunning. Before I show you all, I did take off this bow, but the box comes with this bow wrapped on it and it's just like really pretty and it says Guerlain and it has all this gold detailing and it's just really beautiful. So this bow is off of the box, but normally this bow comes on the box. So this is what the box looks like. It's just a white box. It says Guerlain in gold with the B logo that they're known for. This is like a really nice textured, like heavy cardboard. It feels really nice. Then the lid comes off, ta-da! And inside of here, it says Guerlain commits and acts in the name of beauty for its clients, for its creations, and for the planet. So that's nice. It says that in English and in French. And then you open this up and you have these two cards in here. One of these cards just has like what you ordered in on here, like in a little label. So that's what's in this gold envelope. And then in this little envelope, you take out this paper. It talks about the L'Art et la Matière collection. It's the Arts and Materials collection. It just tells you about the inspiration for the collection. It tells you that the bottles are made from 10% recycled glass, that they have recycled cardboard, and they've been redesigned basically. The bottles have been redesigned, all of that. It provides you some details about that. And then I've opened this package, but it has the tissue paper with the Guerlain bees on it. I hope you can see this. And then it has a Guerlain sticker again with the seal with the bee on it. So you open this up and there is the package. So here is my package. I don't want this to tip out. But because I had a discount code, or it wasn't a discount code, it was like a code that gave me some more free samples. So with that, I got this little makeup pouch with the bee on it. It's glittery, it feels like a little bit squishy, so I got this little makeup bag. That was a freebie. They also gave me this Tonka Imperial Exceptional Complete Care, the cream. So I got this as a free sample because of that code that I used. So it looks like it's a deluxe sample and it looks like this. And you open it up and it smells like a face cream. So I'll try this out. I do have dry skin, so I do enjoy a good face cream, so we'll see how this is, but I've never tried Guerlain skincare before, so I'm a little bit intrigued. And then my little perfume samples come in this little Guerlain cloth bag. I have another perfume sample in this box. And then, of course, my big bottle comes in here. So I'll open this up. I did already open this, but I haven't used it yet. So you open this bag up. And here is the fragrance in this cardboard box. So I purchased Spiritus Double Vanille. I absolutely love this fragrance. If you want to hear more about like the notes and the first impressions and stuff, there is a video where I reacted to this and did first impressions of other fragrances. But here's what the bottle looks like. You can actually customize this top plate on it. You can customize the color of the cord, the color of the seal, and you can also get it engraved if you want to on the back, but I personally decided not to do that. Just not something I was super interested in. And it has the Guerlain bee on the back and the glass, but this fragrance is absolutely stunning. This glass bottle is so luxurious. This cap is so heavy. but this fragrance to me is just like spicy, boozy vanilla extract. It's absolutely stunning. I knew as soon as I got a sample of this that I needed a full bottle of this, and I'm so happy I have it. This bottle is just so heavy and luxurious. This glass just feels so thick. This juice is just a beautiful dark ambery color. I'm absolutely obsessed, and I do not regret this purchase at all. But this is not what the video is about. It's about the unboxing, of course, but I'm not going to be smelling this fragrance, testing this fragrance, because I know how this performs. I know all about this fragrance. And this fragrance, by the way, performs extremely well. It stays on your skin all day. It projects for a while. Like, this has stayed on my skin like 10, 12 plus hours. So this stuff is awesome. I absolutely love this fragrance. I wouldn't have bought it because of its steep price point if I didn't love it. But anyways, that is the fragrance. I'm going to obviously keep this bag and all of that because I think it's absolutely stunning. But now I want to do the first impressions of the Guerlain fragrances that I got samples of, so let's move into that part of the video. So I'm going to open this little sample bag in here, and I got 3 samples from the Arts and Materials collection. So they come in these little cardboard boxes, and then when you open them up, they're like little sprayers. So the first one I want to try is Beluga. I've heard a lot about this fragrance on YouTube. It seems to be just like a beautiful, like leather inspired fragrance. So here's the little sample bottle. I think it's adorable. So in case you're wondering, Beluga is a fragrance that is considered unisex. It was launched in 2005, and the top notes are tangerine and aldehydes, mid notes of immortelle and patchouli, and base notes of vanilla, suede, heliotrope, and amber. So that suede is providing that like leather note. I've heard this is a really lovely scent, very unisex. So I'm excited to give it a try. Let's spray and let's see what I think. It does smell like leather. To me, this is a very sweet vanilla, like smooth, like leathery type of fragrance. Normally when you think of leather, at least when I think of like leather in a fragrance, I feel like it's extremely masculine, but this, like the powderiness of this, the slight vanilla tones of this, and like that suede sort of like soft leather, to me make this unisex, maybe even leaning a little bit feminine. Yeah, I would say it's leaning a little bit feminine. I definitely smelled the tangerine on the top. I'm not a huge fan of patchouli, but I'm not getting too much patchouli at all, which is great. This is very pleasant. I feel like this is the kind of fragrance that you're gonna reach for if you just want something that's an easy wear. You don't want something that's like too sweet, too cloying. You don't want something too deep, too dark, too spicy. You just want something that's just gonna be pleasant. This to me would be a very like work appropriate scent. It's just like a very neutral fragrance. It's nice. Do I think I would wear this? I'm not really sure. To me, it kind of reminds me of like when I had baby dolls when I was a child, and like when you would smell like the top of the head of like the baby doll, sometimes they would make it scented like baby powder. I'm almost getting like a baby powder kind of vibe from this, and I'm just not sure if I'd want to smell like that. I think this scent is pleasant. It's a little bit Play-Doh-y, a little bit baby powdery for my taste. So am I gonna try this on my skin? I don't think so. But do I like hate it? No. I think it's pleasant, I think it's nice. I just don't think it's the kind of fragrance that I think is my vibe and that I would wear. I didn't smell it and go like, oh my goodness, I need to try this on my skin. I smelled this and was like, yeah, this is like inoffensive. This is fine. But I don't think it's anything like extraordinary, and I certainly would not pay the hefty price tag of, you know, the Guerlain fragrances for this at all. So Beluga is fine. I don't think it's really worth the hype, and I don't think it's a fragrance for me. So next up, I have Tonka Imperial. This is the fragrance that I'm most excited to try out of all of the samples that I received from Guerlain. So this is what the juice looks like. This fragrance is supposed to be a very sweet, ambery, almondy, vanilla type of fragrance. It is also unisex. It was launched in 2010, and it has top notes of bitter almond, rosemary, and bergamot, mid notes of tonka bean, tobacco, and jasmine, and base notes of incense, cedar, and pine. It sounds a little bit woody and aromatic. It also sounds a bit sweet. Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of like woody aromatic fragrances, but of course, I wanted to give this one a try. I've also heard really good things about it. So let's try Tonka Imperial. Yeah, that to me is very much like a woody, aromatic, like piney kind of scent off the top. It might be that rosemary and bergamot actually on the top that to me is reading as like pine needles. I'm not getting too much like almond or tonka bean or anything like that. I might do another spray. Yeah, off the top you get that rosemary and that bergamot, which to me read like pine needles, but it is like aromatic spices plus like the citrusiness of bergamot. I absolutely love bergamot. Rosemary, I'm not so sure. And now you're getting the powderiness of the almond and the tonka bean. You're getting a little bit of spiciness in there. This to me is more masculine than feminine. Like Queer Beluga to me leaned a little bit more on the feminine side of unisex. This to me leans on a little bit more of the masculine side of unisex. I feel like I would really love this on a man, but I think it's a little bit too masculine for my taste. I do like some unisex fragrances. Like for example, Angel Share, one of my all-time favorite fragrances. That's a unisex fragrance and I absolutely adore it. But this to me is just a little bit too aromatic, a little bit too woody and piney, a little bit too just like smoky-ish, like ever so slightly. It's just reading very masculine to me. So I do think this is a very pleasant scent. It's just not really what I'm wanting out of like a tonka bean almond kind of fragrance. I was expecting more like, I don't know, like almond marzipan with like a little bit of spiciness and aromatic like qualities to it, and what I got instead was like aromatic, spicy pine needles with a little bit of powderiness from the tonka and the almond, and that's just not what I was wanting. Not my vibe. So I think this would be lovely on a man. It's just a little bit too masculine for my taste. Next up from Guerlain, we have Santel Rosa. It's this beautiful like light pink juice. I think it's absolutely stunning. I could see this looking really nice with like the pink cord around the bottle. That would be a vibe. So this is also a unisex fragrance. It was released this year. I guess this is one of the new arts and materials fragrances that they released once they like redid the bottles and stuff. So this is, like I said, unisex. It has notes of sandalwood, agarwood, which is oud, cardamom, myrrh, fig, and nutty notes. Oud used to scare me a lot, and then recently I've been trying fragrances with oud in them that I actually don't mind. So as long as the oud is not like a barnyard, like really strong, like sharp, nasty kind of oud, and it's like a well-blended oud that like adds a little bit of depth and like woodiness, I'm a fan of that kind of oud. I'm not a fan of like super sharp, barnyardy, dirty kind of oud. So I love the idea of figs and like nutty notes and cardamom. I love cardamom. Sandalwood I also really enjoy. So I feel like this could be a good fragrance for me. We'll see. I love this pink color of the juice. Like I just think that's so adorable and like very feminine and flirty. But we'll see what I think here. I'm excited to try it out. Definitely smell woodiness. Definitely smell spiciness from the cardamom. There's something in here that's a bit smoky. I assume that's the myrrh. I'm not smelling any fig whatsoever, which is a bummer because I would love to smell like the sweet, like, there's just like the sweet juiciness of like figs. That sounds lovely, but I'm not smelling that at all. And there's something in here that's ever so slightly nutty. I don't really like this one, to be honest. I could see this giving me a headache extremely quickly. It's just, I don't know how to explain what kind of fragrances give me headaches, but this is the kind of fragrance that would give me a headache. Like I just know it. I don't think I can smell this anymore. It's just, man, it might be the oud with the sandalwood and the myrrh and the cardamom. Like there's just some sort of like mixture of notes in there that's really bothering my head. Normally, fragrances that bother my head are like cloyingly sweet kind of fragrances, but I know that one would give me, I know Santel Rosa would give me a headache. So This is a no from me. That would hurt my head a lot. So I'm just not gonna smell it anymore. I'm not sure what's triggering the headache response, but something really is. I'm not a fan. So lastly, we have this fragrance right here. It's a little sample size, and this is called Aqua Alegoria Mandarin Basilic. This is like a citrusy kind of fragrance. It's unisex. It was launched in 2007. And this has top notes of clementine, bitter orange, orange blossom, green tea, and ivy, mid notes of mandarin orange, basil, chamomile, and peony, and base notes of sandalwood and amber. So to me, this sounds very orangey, citrusy, a little bit aromatic, a little bit powdery from those florals. So we'll see what I think. Oh my gosh, this bottle is so cute. Look at this bottle. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. It actually looks like a little mini version of the actual bottle. This is so cute. I was not expecting this at all. So I'm assuming this is a dabber. All right, so this is a little bit of this is a dabber bottle. It was very hard to get the cap off. So I'm just gonna dab it onto the card. This smells really good. This to me is very spring summer, of course, because you know it's like orange. This to me smells like you know when you would get those like clementine like cuties when you were a kid? At least I did. Like your mom would put those in your lunchbox and you like peel them during lunch and then you like bite into it. Oh, I loved cuties. This to me smells like a cutie. I like cuties. This is really pleasant. It's a cutie, little bit of greenness in here, probably from like the green tea and the ivy and the basil and that kind of thing. But it's not like so green and like intense that you're like, ooh, like that smells like, you know, grass or like trees. Like this to me is just like a very juicy clementine. I really like this one. I wasn't expecting to like this one, to be honest. I thought I was going to be more of a fan of the Arts and Materials collection samples that I got, but I didn't really like any of those, but this one I do like. Yeah, this one's pleasant. I'll wear this one during the spring and the summer for certain. But yeah, this to me is just like very spring, summer, very orangey, just very pleasant overall. And I think this dabber bottle is just really, really cute. So I will definitely wear this in the spring and the summer. It's just an orangey, nice, fresh kind of fragrance. Is the lasting power going to be amazing? Probably not, because citruses never are, but you know what? During a day where I'm not doing much, or maybe I'm like at the beach or at the lake house, or I don't know, just like chilling in my house on a weekend, or you know, working from home on a day in the summertime, like this could be a really nice fragrance. And I mean, this little dabber is so cute. So Aqua Alegoria Mandarin Basilic is really cute. It's an eau de toilette, so this is gonna have more alcohol and like water in it versus like perfume oils. So this is gonna be definitely a lighter fragrance, but I do think it's really pleasant and I like it. So that is it for my Guerlain video today. I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing and this first impressions of these fragrance samples that I received. If you did enjoy this video, then please like this video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me know what kinds of content you like to see on my channel. If you like me, please subscribe. I'd love to have you all here. I post 2 to 3 times a week about makeup, fragrance, beauty, all of that fun stuff. And if you have anything to comment down below about any of these fragrances, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I would also love to hear your thoughts from anyone who has the old bottles from Guerlain versus this new bottle. What do you think of the new bottles versus the old ones, especially if you own both? Do you like the new bottles more? Do you miss the old bottles? What are your thoughts on that? I do think the old bottles were very sleek and interesting. It does seem like you got like more bang for your buck in regards to perfume. I believe they raised the price once they redid the bottles, but I also really do like the new bottles, and I like how you can customize certain elements of them, so I'm kind of torn here. But anyways, thank you for spending a little part of your day with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye!